What's up guys, Jeff here for Premium Aquatics, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new product, the Eshopps Prodigy Overflow box, which is one of the slimmest overflow boxes available on the market today. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright folks, so today we got a brand new product. We're going to be taking a look at the Eshopps Prodigy. This is a overflow, and from what I've read about it online, it's one of the slimmest overflow. And let's see if I can do this without absolutely, there we go. All right, absolutely destroying. Very interesting box from Eshopps. Eshopps has some of the best overflows in the business as far as I'm concerned. I have used them in the past and been very happy with them, and I'm very excited to see what Eshopps has put together with the Prodigy. Now this is the world's slimmest overflow. Alright, got some warranty stuff here, and then the installation guide for the overflow. There's a little look at it right there. Very interesting. Let's see what we got here. Nice packaging, like it quite a bit. So this overflow is the world's slimmest overflow ever created, and it can handle up to 700 gallons per hour. Is ideal for tanks from 20 to 70 gallons and can handle glass up to 5/8 inch thick. Got some interesting stuff going on here. It appears that it is upside down. I'm gonna take a look at the back portion here. I like it a lot. Something that I see that I like already, you got a lid that's built into the top here. It's taped down on the corners. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this instructions manual real quick so I can speak to this a little bit better. But as far as first looks at this overflow, I'm pretty blown away. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of reading, figure out what this guy is all about. All right, so I did a little bit of reading and got a better understanding of what I actually have here in front of me. And I thought that this little cone thing inside the overflow was actually a cap and to help reduce noise within the pipe, but it actually is, that's some really good tape. It actually is the drill bit to, I cringe every time that I'm editing a video and I'm sitting here fumbling with plastic while I'm trying to talk over it. But what this is actually the drill bit to cut the glass on your aquarium. On this little plastic piece, which we'll dig out here, it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see that arrow a little bit. This is actually a template for your aquarium so that you can have that perfect position on your aquarium. Go in there, drill it, and place this overflow in place. Now, as far as this drill bit, it's been my experience with drilling glass that the thicker the glass, the better. The thinner glass is not always the best candidate for drilling, and plumber's putty works really well as far as keeping water in that drilling location. And the fact that they have a jig that you can use, or a template, to get that perfectly aligned so that you have this overflow exactly where you want it, is pretty awesome. And a lot of times with these drill bits, they're only good for 2 or 3 holes, and then they're pretty much junk after that. But I think it's great that they've included that. I'm going to open it up real quick so we can take a little bit better of a look at it, and do that with the snap of a finger. Alright, so here is the diamond encrusted hole saw for your drill. It's a pretty high quality hole saw, 60mm hole saw, pretty aggressive with the teeth on there. It looks like it would really do a good job. Might hold up for better than 3 holes. Drilling glass has always been a nerve-wracking thing. I've done quite a bit of it in the years that I've been in the hobby, and it's good to practice once or twice before you actually go towards your aquarium. And in the event that you can sub that work out and have somebody else do it for you, 9 times out of 10 they're not going to guarantee they'll work because glass breaks quite often. But the fact that you get a overflow that is going to be seamlessly installed into your aquarium, that can handle a ton of water flow, and for those folks that are not of the faint of heart and don't mind drilling some glass, the fact that you get the hole saw with this is pretty awesome. So I like the fact that it has a lid that goes into it seamlessly. It literally rests right into the lid of that. The one thing that I probably would have liked to see is that they actually included a Stockman standpipe with this overflow. And it seems like they only, so you have one that's at full drain, and then one that's kind of a safety mechanism that once, if this were to become clogged, that the water would overflow into this pipe. But I probably would end up going the Stockman standpipe route with both of them, and potentially leaving this one a little bit taller, and that being the emergency drain if in the event that that one were to become clogged. So I kind of want to take a look at this template here a little bit better. Nice, they included. All right, I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this bulkhead, slide this off. So there is your template, and there is the overflow. So they build the bulkhead right into it, blacked out, so you don't have to worry about algae getting built up into the innards of this overflow. I do believe that you have the ability, you can pop that off, so you can get in there and clean that up real good. You do have, I don't know if it's, oh yep, you do. All right, so you do have 2 gaskets. That's really important because it would be really hard to have that dialed in perfectly, and making sure that there was no leak happening here on the bottom. You got to keep in mind too that this is going to be in an aquarium. There's going to be some glass in between there, obviously, so that's the reason why that they've included those 2 rubber gaskets for that bulkhead. I like the fact that this is clear, also because if you had any problems going on in there and needed to take this apart and actually inspect what was happening in here, you could do that. As far as getting in there and completely cleaning it out, it looks like that is recessed, very similar to how the lid is built on the overflow. So that kind of just sits in place. Well built, very thick construction. The Prodigy M, so this is the medium, comes in a couple different sizes, but if you are looking for the absolute slimmest overflow box that you potentially could put on your aquarium, that is going to have all the bulkheads, that is going to have the hole saw and the jig to do the drilling, definitely recommend taking a look at the Eshopps Prodigy. Probably one of the most impressive overflows that I have taken a look at in a very long time. If you guys want to take a look at the Eshopps Prodigy, there is going to be a link in the description below where you can take a look at this, do some more research, or even pick one up for yourself. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you for joining me. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified every time that we upload a new video. That's going to do it for this one. I want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you right here next week with a brand new product.